Hello everybody and welcome to another KJ's Fridays. So here I'm going to show you how to assemble the Sailor bow die. Here I have the Sailor bow die that's 3.5 inches for the finished product. I have my cutting pads, I have a piece of solid faux leather, and I have my Sizzix machine here. I have an alligator clip that it will be attached to. I have hot glue and something that I usually don't use. I also have super glue. Then something else that you will be seeing in this video are elastic hairbands that you can find at the dollar store, Target, Walmart. You will just need 2 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and stick these to the side, and I'm going to go ahead and push this through the Sizzix first. So again, if you have seen my other videos, you know that you need a Sizzix sandwich. So it is 2 cutting pads, your material, and your die. I'm going to go ahead and crank this through the machine. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move my machine out of the way. Go ahead and lift this up. Okay, so these are the pieces you are left with. So here are my scraps. As you can see, there is a little extra, so you can save these for snap clips or anything else that you go ahead and use your scraps for, or you can throw them away. It's totally up to you. There's 3 pieces to this bow. There's the large upper piece here, the bottom tail piece here, and the piece that will get wrapped around the middle. So the center piece is the 3rd. So I'm going to go ahead and move my cutting pads and die out of the way. Now you will see that the 3 pieces here, and this one's the longest, which you're going to start off with. So we're going to go ahead and pick this one up, and we're going to actually fold it right in half. And we're going to push to make a crease line right here in the center of it. So you should be able to just push it down, hold it. You can lay it down on the table and run your fingers over it. It's total preference of how you want to push it down. Now when you open it, you should be able to see the crease line right through here. It might be a little hard to see on the video, but we're going to go ahead and keep pushing it down because I definitely want to be able to see this line. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and get the glue gun and grab mine real quick. Give me 2 seconds. I'm actually going to wipe the bottom of my glue gun off because it was dripping a little. Okay. Alright. Now I'm going to put a line of glue here on the end of my bow. Oh, that's a lot of glue, but it's okay. I'm actually going to, since I put more glue on, I'm going to reach it over to, you see the creases here? I'm actually going to put it a little over the crease to add glue for the other piece, so I don't even have to put glue on the other side. So that's met to the middle, and now this piece will be to the middle as well. I'm just going to hold that. Okay, I'm just going to keep pushing this down. So this is what it will look like from the front, and this is what it looks like from the back. That is all the glue we will need for right now. So to pinch this, we're actually going to be using one of our hair ties. So I'm going to place the hair ties on here so you can see them since they're black. Now I use the black hair ties instead of the clear because the clear will melt with the glue. So I always recommend the black ones so they don't melt when you go ahead and place the glue on them. So now we're going to fold, this is the back, so you're going to work with the back facing you. You're going to fold this in half, and now the front will be to you. So this will be half. Then you're going to meet this front piece here to the very front of the pinch. And same with this side, so meet this front piece, this piece here, to the very front. So this is called an accordion style fold. Okay, so you'll have something like this. Now, some people like to fold it like this, or some people like to fold it the opposite way. So instead of going this way, they go this way with it. So it's truly preference of to what you like. So personally, I like it this way because I don't like to see the white from the front of my bow. I'm going to go ahead and pinch this back. It will be a little tough with the glue, but it'll work. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a hair tie, and I'm actually going to put a hair tie through it. You should be able to wrap the hair tie around 3 times. And then you can move your hair tie, and since it's not glued down, you can work with it a lot more and make sure that you like how it looks. Make sure that it's in the middle, make sure that they're even, and everything else. So some materials you will be able to get a 4th loop through with the hair tie, but again, it's perfectly okay if it's just 3. So this is what it will look like on the back. So again, it's not as even as I like it, so there it goes. And this is what it will look like on the front for now. Sometimes you kind of have to like stick your finger in it to get it to work. So it does look a little weird at first until you get this second piece on. So we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to fold it to the front this way, and it's going to be pinched, and you're going to meet these pieces back. So one here and one here. So it'll look like this, and then from the front it'll look like this. So again, this is the accordion style fold. Then you're going to take the top bow and you're actually going to move your finger away and put it to the top. So again, this isn't going to be perfect because you're going to have to mess with it. And now you're going to go ahead and you're going to tie it. You should be able to get at least 2 ties in. And you're going to meet that right to the middle of there with the other hair tie. And then you can go ahead and work it through, and you can kind of pull it, so this way you can make sure that it's 100% even in the way that you like it. So the hair ties are super easy to work with. I love them, and I swear they make this 100% easier, and I like them better than the zip ties just because I don't like how chunky, like people say that they can hide the zip ties. Personally, I still see them in mine, so even if a customer can't, it still bothers my OCD being able to see the little chunk of the hair tie on the bottom, or the zip tie on the bottom. So I like to use the hair tie so you don't see that. So now once I get this to where I want it, which seems to be right around here, I'm going to go ahead and put glue on my centerpiece. So this is what it's going to look like right here. So now I'm going to go ahead and put glue right on the middle. Usually for my other bows, I put it on the center and then I put this down. For this one, I'm going to put it on here first and then place it down. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little dot of glue here. And then I'm going to kind of like use my glue gun, which does make your glue gun a little bit dirty by moving it like this, but I feel like this is the best way for it to work, and you can always wipe your glue gun off while it's still hot with a paper towel or of some sorts. Now you can see that the glue is all rubbed in, and I'm going to go ahead and fold it over, flip it over, and place it down. So now you are going to have to move these pieces away when it comes time to putting this under, but for now this works perfectly fine, just leaving them where they are. So this is what it looks like from the back, and this is the front. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is usually I use hot glue to place my alligator clip, but I'm actually going to use a little bit of super glue for this one because you're actually not going to go from here to here. Because of the pinch, it's a little bit harder to get it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and take super glue and I'm going to run it from here to here on the back of the bow. Now you don't need a ton. Sorry, my hands are super shaky. It's very hard to get this out of the tube. Okay, so that looks like enough. I'm gonna go ahead and cap this so I don't get it anywhere. I'm gonna go ahead and take my alligator clip. I'm gonna try and place it as center as I can, right on here. And I'll hold it down. Now I'm just gonna hold this. It does take about 30 seconds for this to actually work and for it to glue down. I hold it usually for like 30 seconds, then I actually leave it for another 30, just so this way it cures out of my hands as well. But I'm just gonna hold it down. And now while this one is drying, I'm actually gonna go and show you the orange one that I just finished about an hour ago. Give me 2 seconds to grab it. So this is the orange one that I have. It's super cute and vibrant. And this is what it looks like. This is the back of it. And for this one, I actually have a middle piece, somewhere over here, of Jack Skellington that I'm actually going to glue to it. So you can put a middle in it, you can just leave it, but they're super cute. So now this should be dry, which it is. So I stick my finger under the loop usually. Sometimes it's a little bit harder because of the pinch. So you can always just push it because you are still going to wrap the tail pieces through the bow. Well, through the alligator clip. So you're going to have to like move these totally out of the way. I know it's like a little strange and you almost have to kind of like do this to glue it. And then you have to get back over to here and move them out of the way again. So it's kind of a process and you have to find a way that you like to do it. I'm going to go ahead and add the glue. I'm going to pull the tails away and pinch. And I'm going to push this all the way around this way. Sorry, there's a little glue seeping out. I wanted to grab that first. So what I do is I close the alligator clip. And I'm just going to pinch that. And I'm actually going to turn it to the front and make sure that it looks okay before the glue completely dries. There's actually a piece of glue on there. There we go. So I make sure that it all looks okay. Okay. So that looks pretty good to me. So I'm going to lift up the clip again and make sure it's all stuck down. I'm going to remove this little bit of glue that came out that dried. Okay. Now that looks pretty good. So now we're going to put the glue on the top piece here. I have to get used to this glue gun. It's pretty new, so I'm not used to squeezing this one yet. So a lot more comes out than usual. But so now I'm going to let the glue kind of run down a little bit. I'm actually going to push it with my hand. I don't advise you guys to do this because it's very hot, but my fingers are used to the glue. So now I'm going to go ahead and bring this one around and push it down. And again, stick my alligator clip down to stick it where I need it. So the clip's always going to kind of look crooked. It's not. It's just how the bow is because the loops are going to look a little different from the back side. But I lift this up, make sure it's stuck. I'm going to flip it to the front. I'm going to move this out a little bit, like so. And this will be your final product for the sailor bow. And this is what they come out like. So again, they are super cute, super easy, super fun. So again, I use the hair ties for them. I will go ahead and try and make another video for you guys of just the hair ties and how to pinch them, so it's a little bit less in case you guys don't have the sailor bow, just so you can see how to put a pinch bow together. Again, you will kind of have to like play with it to your liking. As you can see, like I played with the orange until I liked it, and you can see this one has a little bit more of a deep spot there than I usually like. But again, guys, these are super easy. Don't be intimidated by the pinch because they are not hard at all. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can comment below, or you can go ahead and email me at kjs25@yahoo.com. Thank you so much, guys.